Winning is of course very satisfactional. I hate losing so much. The win is the confirmation that all your preparation has been good. You get the confirmation that all the time and effort you put in it pays off, and can't really beat the feeling of a good victory, and especially against other teams, you know, put in the same amount of effort, and it's a great feeling.
You won. Then stay, and then the game is over. Yeah. Guys, we have bodies up. Make me come. No. You call out one pirate directly. We are 5 alive. I take out the last. I run up like this. And you get 4 on 3. If they have a fucking Fabrizio, why? How can they see in the snake and win up? Nej, Kalle, vi fixar det. Vi sköt honom i breaken. Det är Fabrizio efter breaken. Ja, men han kom ju direkt ut här. Vi slutar skrika nu. Vi har fixat det. Han har till tequila låter av. Och se till att när ni gör tequila låter av. Listen up. If we have a Fabrizio, it doesn't matter. You and you didn't do your work. If we have a... Listen up. If we have a Fabrizio, 2 guns should work that side. He should never be able to run out. Göran in again, doing his alla.
We don't have a coach this year, so we rely on the old foxes in the team, Knut, Max and Carl, to lead us into battle, so to speak. But it's been working really good for us, because they got a game sense. So we're just going head first and do what we think is best.
How the coach motivates the team and how I motivate myself personally. First of all, we have to have a coach to motivate ourselves. So it's in our team, it's we don't have one, and so it's a lot about motivating yourself. You really got to get into yourself and get yourself going, I think. We try as much as possible to motivate ourselves. We have our key players on the team, our leaders when we're playing, is Knut and Carl, and they are not the most positive guys in the world and not the best motivators. They are from the more like skeptical school, so you really have to motivate yourself a lot. If you know what I mean. I don't know if you met Carl Skandal or Knut, but they are 2 of a kind. They're born 1982, which was a very sour year. Like all the wine, all the grapes to make the wines went really sour. All the crops, everything went really bad the year of 1982. And that's when Knut and Carl were born, which made them very miserable people. They never smile, they don't do anything for us, but they're fantastic paintball players and they're great leaders. So the motivation is all about what we do.
Paintball gets a lot of time out of our lives and is really difficult to make everything work together, like family, work and paintball. So family is playing a huge role in my career. I mean, they have always supported me. Yeah, it's been they have a huge role since the time. Especially, you have to take in mind that for us to play an European tournament is something that get a lot of time out of your life. So you have to, you have to try to work it out and let everything mix together the best way possible. And it's not really easy.
my life is paintball. I work at MASH, the paintball field that Seban owns. I play paintball, I train paintball, so my free life isn't big enough to call it something outside paintball. But I got my girlfriend and we're happy, but in conclusion, my life is paintball.
What impresses me of this event? It's obviously the location is nice with the scenery around and the castle and everything. Other than that, I think the Millennium Series events, they are pretty much the same year after year. So there were some teams impressing me, like Manchester Firm, Camp Carnage, that has played really impressive. Also ML Kings before they went out. Other than that, events are like we are used to. So, yeah.
Of course, I play the Millennium, and in Sweden we have a PBSM, where I play with the local team for this year, called the 0313. Me and Fabian, and then we collaborate for the Millennium. It's not a perfect solution, but it's a solution for this year. Let's see what happens next year. And we played a CPS event this year as well in Malmö, no, in Helsingborg. Yeah, that's basically it.
The plans for next year is to play better, stronger, faster, and have a good time. So pretty much the same as this year, but in the top 4 at least.
Plan for next year. We'll see now that the NXL is supposed to take over the Millennium Series. What happens? I'm skeptic. I'm extremely skeptic to the future, and I also see how some teams can yell at the refs as much as they want and affect calls as much as they want, and other teams cannot. So it's like really affected by, you know, who owns the leagues and so on, and it's never going to be fair that way. It's going to be a money game, power game. Who has the most influence and the most money, they're gonna win. It's unfortunate. And one last thing I would like to say to you guys think maybe that you don't have any power to affect what's going on, but promise you there's been people with less power than us achieving a lot bigger goals than we would. A lot bigger. So keep fighting, keep spreading your opinion on social medias, and make sure that you say what you think should happen to the sport. Because I definitely do not think what's happening right now is a good thing for it. And I've been in it for 25 years, and it would be a shame to see the sport go down like this, like many other sports have. So, fight the power.